Good evening, everyone. Let's try that one more time. Good evening, everybody. It has been an incredible 2.5 days, and it is going to be an incredible end to an incredible 2.5 days. My name is Bill Michael, and it's my privilege to be the Executive Director of UChicago Arts and the Logan Center for the Arts, and I'm thrilled to be joined by Emily Hooper-Lansana, who leads all of our community engagement efforts here. It's hard to imagine, but we opened this building 5 years ago, and besides being a home for the work of our faculty and students here at the university, we hope over the last 5 years it has become one of many spectacular homes to lift up the incredible artistic and cultural dynamism of the South Side of Chicago and of this great city, and we do that through partnership. And we're so thrilled. Thank you. We're so thrilled for this evening to be partnering with our friends at the Jazz Institute of Chicago, who co-commissioned the piece that you'll hear on the second half of tonight's program. And so it's always great to work with them. But for this entire weekend, I think it's been an example of what happens when great colleagues across the city, from Brooks Permissions and Armis Brooks 100 and the Ensemble Museum and the Poetry Foundation, work with incredible colleagues across the university, from creative writing, from the Logan Center, and from faculty and staff and curatorial colleagues across the entire university. And to have such an incredible community of artists and poets and scholars come together over 2.5 days as part of I think it's 18-month celebration of the 100th anniversary of Gwendolyn Brooks' birth. I will say, some of you know, I'm actually a graduate of this place, and when I was a fourth year in the college, I had the good fortune of going to a faculty member's home to hear Miss Brooks read. And then to have the faculty member's home was about 1.5 blocks from her home, have her invite a group of us over to her home to then spend some time with her. And it is that spirit of generosity for the next generation. It is that spirit of warmth. It is that incredible care and incredible incisive insight into who people are that has been so much of who Miss Brooks is. And I will say, for me, as someone who cares so deeply about the arts and this community and this city and this world, one of the most special things about the last 2.5 days, which included incredible, thoughtful papers and great poetry readings, and you're about to hear great music, is the community that comes together around Miss Brooks, and the feeling and the spirit of family that has been felt over the last 2.5 days, whether it was at the Ensemble Museum or the last 2 days here, has been inspiring, and I think such an incredible tribute to her and all she's done. So it's so wonderful to have you here. If it's your first time in the Logan Center, we certainly hope it's not your last and you'll come back. It's great to see so many friendly faces in the audience, and we're thrilled you're back, and we'll come back often. Thank you so much. Thanks so much to all of our partners that has made this all so possible, both on and off campus. And with that, it's my privilege to turn over to Emily. Have a great night.
Thank you, Bill. The last couple of days have been such a warm, rich reminder that Miss Brooks' words are so needed and so important. We are each other's harvest. We are each other's magnitude and bond. I grew up in a time, in a community, in a family where we went to see about people. Didn't call on the phone, went and knocked on people's doors. If you look in the cover of the book Revise the Psalm, edited by Koresh Ali Lansana and Sandra Jackson Opoku, you will see a photograph of myself and my 2 oldest sons when they were 3 years old and 15 months, when we went to visit Miss Brooks. It was before my husband went to New York University for graduate school. Miss Brooks wanted us to come and say goodbye. I often think that for me, what is powerful about poetry is the way in which it can capture things that otherwise feel that could not be said. And when you look at that photograph, you see smiling faces of Miss Brooks, myself, and these two little boys, and I have my arms wrapped around them. What the photograph doesn't tell you is that I was absolutely terrified that they would destroy her apartment or break something, and that my arms wrapped around them were holding them very tightly to make sure that nothing fell out of place. This weekend has been a reminder of how we search beneath what we see to give voice to those feelings that are important and powerful. A reminder that we need to check on each other and that our words can be an important part of doing that. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this evening. When we first began to plan this conference 2 years ago, and we talked about Saturday evening, we said, we must have Nicole Mitchell and Jamila Woods. And here they are. For those of you who are not familiar with Jamila, she is the Associate Artistic Director at Young Chicago Authors. She has committed herself in a deep and profound way to nurturing young voices. She is an amazing artist in her own right, from Chicago, having sung with the Chicago Children's Choir and written, studied at Brown, and come back here to give back to this place. Her CD, Heaven, will be released this summer. I encourage you to not only purchase it, but to share it widely, because it will bring you a special kind of joy. Knowing her personally, I have appreciated the graciousness of her spirit, her humility, and her very special talent. On the second half of the evening, you will hear the incomparable Nicole Mitchell with special work commissioned just for this evening. So we ask all of you to give your greatest energy to these two amazing women and the incredible artists who they have invited to join the stage tonight. Good evening.
How you guys feeling tonight? Black is like the magic's like a spell. My brothers went to heaven, the police going to, yeah, they're going to. Hello, operator, emergency hotline. If I say that I can't breathe, will I become a chalk? Line up to see the movie, line up to see the act. The officers are scheming to cover up their Ask me no more questions, tell me no more lies. You're serving and protecting, it's stealing babies' lives. I'm very black, 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 can't send me back, back, back. You take my brother, 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 I fight back, back, back. I'm very black, 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 I made a back, back, back. You take my brother, 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 I fight back, that is all I know. And that is all I know. Thank you. Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes you love someone. The world wants us so numb and alone. Show me how you do it. The one that makes the winters warm. The one where summer never comes. I don't wanna run away with you. I wanna live our life right here. I just wanna fall asleep by you. When we wake, it means one thing. See my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma and your great-great-great-great-great-grandpapa. They didn't need a ring or a broom. They didn't need a pastor or bloom. Nothing old, nothing new. Nothing borrowed, nothing blue. They're dancing in the deepest ocean. See, not even death could stop them, no. I don't wanna run away with you. I wanna live our life right here. I just wanna jump the boat with you. When we dance the ocean waves. Show me how you do that trick. The one that makes you love someone. The one where summer never comes. Thank y'all. So I be in my nightgown, chicken wings ready. If you bring the mild sauce, we can go steady. You can have the coleslaw, we could share the one straw. Sit outside on my block. On Emerald Street where we used to meet, yeah. On mama's porch seat, hoping she won't see, yeah. It's a wonderful day in the hood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be mine? Not a lot of places we can go to be together, 'cause you know the city heart, it gets so cold. Write a message in a bottle, tell your notebook, tell your goddess, somebody should remember this. On Emerald Street where we used to meet, yeah. hoping she won't see it. Taito, Taito, it's a wonderful day in the hood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you please? 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 Thank you. So Gwendolyn Brooks said to write what's under your nose, and that's what I did on a lot of my album. This song is about Lake Michigan, which is one of my favorite things about Chicago. Body of water inside me reminds me of oceans, though I've never known one. Born by a cold one, it's only a small one compared to the coast. I prefer it to most. I like water that don't burn my eyes when they open. I won't let you criticize my city like my skin. It's so pretty. If you don't like it, leave it alone. You gotta love me like I love the lake. You wanna love me better, love the lake. You gotta love me like I love the lake. You wanna love me better, love the lake. You didn't think I really had it like that. You didn't think I really had it like that. They didn't think we really had it like that. Matter of fact, we can swim in it. I know you wanna get on the highway, highway, baby. Look at it my way, baby. See, we can fly away, baby. And we don't ever leave the ground. No, no, no. See, I will never leave you. I'm only what you made me. Even though you break me down, the water always saves me. See, I could never leave you. I'm everything you made me. Even though you break my heart, the water's gonna save me. Get on the highway, highway, baby. Look at it my way, baby. You see, we could fly away, baby. And we don't ever leave the ground. No, 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 no. Make some noise for Justin. Any other day, I would call, you would say, baby, how's your day? But today, it ain't the same. Every other word is a yeah, okay. Could it be that you were at the crib with another lady? If you took it there, first of all, let me say, I am not the one to sit around and be played. So prove yourself to me. I'm the girl that you claim. Why don't you say the things that you said to me yesterday? I know you say that I'm assuming things. Something's going down this way it seems. Shouldn't be a reason why you acting strange. Nobody's holding you back from me. Seem a little higher than you usually do when you say everything to me times two. Why didn't you just tell the truth? Somebody's there, then tell me who. Say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running. Say my name, you acting kinda shady and calling me baby. Why the sudden change? Say my name, if no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't running. Say my name, you acting kinda shady and calling me baby. I like to make you wash your mouth before you talk about me. Keep my name out your mouth cause you can't handle the flea. Don't cut your tongue on my syllables. Bet you need a syllabus to teach you how my vowels sound. It's a long eye, baby, but your tongue too lazy. Need to fix your face and say your grace before you pray to me. In my name, 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 in my name. Somebody better come get their cousin. Shorty, honey, sweetie, I swear that wasn't what my mama gave me. Let me speak more slowly. My name, in 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 my name. Thank you. Make some noise for the band real quick. Let's see if we can- Lonely, lonely, that is me. That is me. Lonely, lonely, that is me. That is me. Say, don't take from me my quiet. Don't take from me my fears. Don't take from me my trials. Don't take from me my tears. I could be crazy, but my crazy is my own, my own, my own. You think I'm crazy? I'll be crazy on my own, my own, my own. I put a sign in my lamp. I put a post-it note on my mirror so I might love myself. So I might be enough today. I'm not okay, thanks for asking. I could tell I said too much, I'm out of touch. Guess no one ever really wants to know. Crazy, but my crazy is my own, my own, my own. You think I'm crazy? I'll be crazy on my own, my own. I don't wanna wait for my life to be over, to let myself feel the way I feel. I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over, to love myself however I feel. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Ooh, don't sell yourself to fall in love. Those things you do, don't sell yourself to fall in love. Those things you do, don't sell yourself to fall in love. Those things you do, don't sell yourself to fall in love. Don't sell yourself to fall in love. Those things you do, don't sell yourself to fall in love. This next song is called Stellar. Meet me in outer space. We could spend the night. I've grown tired of this place. We could start again. When you look at me, what do you see? What do you see in my place? I've been awake for 9,274 days. Your plastic pictures, tinted mirrors tell me nothing about myself. I've been complacent in the stories and the lies you tell my heart. So I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. When you look at me, what do you see? What do you see in my place? I've been awake for 9,274. Your plastic pictures, tinted mirrors tell me nothing about myself. I've been complacent in the stories and the lies you tell my heart. So I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. Meet me in outer space. We could spend the night. I've grown tired of this place. We could start again. Meet me in outer space, baby. We could spend the whole night up there. I can't breathe, I can't speak down here. We could start all over again. What do you see? What do you see in my place? I've been awake for 9,274. Your plastic pictures, tinted mirrors tell me nothing about myself. I've been complacent in the stories and the lies you tell my. So I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know if I'll be back again. Why I always feel like I've been knowing you since 89. Why come God gave you a smile that turned back time? Who gave us leave to love like this? Are we insane? Grandma loved granddaddy even after he forgot our names. Where they do that at, guess we better find a new planet. How they get like that happens sometimes, you can't plan it. Leave me breadcrumbs for the ride to guide me back. Leave me breadcrumbs for the ride to guide me back. Leave me breadcrumbs for the ride to guide me back. Leave me breadcrumbs for the ride to guide me back. Today I look like somebody you used to know. Tomorrow I'm a stranger and I better go. All of the boxes in the attic of your mind, but you remember Stevie's song just fine. All Sadie, na 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 na. Thank you. Thank you. So this next song, one of my favorite Gwendolyn Brooks quotes is when she says, "I'm a writer, perhaps because I am not a talker." Same. So this song is dedicated to all you introverts out there. It's called Way Up. I'm an alien from inner space. They can read my mind all in my face. No one knows I'd rather spend my days alone on my pillow. I don't care what they say. I've been waiting for so long. They keep telling me I'm wrong. I don't belong here, I don't belong here. I'm feeling high, my money's gone. Can't find my home. I wanna go to my own private planet I've been dreaming on. Little moon in my head, I'll be moving on. Up and away, I'm way up and away. Just 'cause I'm born here, it don't mean I'm from here. I'm ready to run, I'm rocket to sun. I'm way up, I'm way up. Just 'cause I'm born here, it don't mean I'm from here. I'm ready to run, I'm rocket to sun. I'm way up, I'm way up. I'm an alien from inner space. They can read my mind all in my face. No one knows I'd rather spend my days alone on my pillow. Earth's getting old, so color me gone. I'm ready to run, I'm rocket to sun. And it ain't so bad, so don't look so sad. Just 'cause I'm born here, it don't mean I'm from here. Just 'cause I'm born here, it don't mean I'm from here. I'm ready to run, I'm rocket to sun. I'm way up, I'm way up. Just 'cause I'm born here, it don't mean I'm from here. I'm ready to run, I'm rocket to sun. I'm way up, I'm way up. Give me today my daily bread. Help me to walk alone ahead. Though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no love. Oh, my smile, my mind reassure me I don't need no one. Woke up this morning with my mind set on loving me. With my mind Woke up this morning with my mind set on loving me. With my mind set on loving. I'm not lonely, I'm alone, and I'm holy by my own. I'm not lonely, I'm alone, and I'm holy by my own. Yay, the bad days may come, the lover may leave, the winter may not. Hey, the map of your palms, the temple you be, you're all that you got. The bad days may come, the lover may leave, the winter may not. The map of your palms, the temple you be, you're all that you got. Though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no love. Oh, my smile, my mind reassure me, I don't need no one. Woke up this morning with my mind set on loving me. With my mind set on loving. Woke up this morning with my mind set on loving me. With my mind set on loving. I'm not lonely, I'm alone, and I'm holy by my own. I'm not lonely, I'm alone, and I'm holy by my own. My cup is full up, what I got is enough. Nobody completes me, don't mess with my stuff. My cup is full up, what I got is enough. Nobody completes me, don't mess with my love. Surely, 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 goodness and mercy shall follow me. Na, 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 na. Shall follow me. Na, 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 na. Shall follow me. Thank you. How you guys feeling? Good? Okay, we got a couple more songs. This next one, if you know the words, please sing along with me. She could say in her voice, in a way, that she loved me in. With her eyes, with her smile, with her hands, with her belt, with her money, yeah. I am the thesis of her prayers. Her nieces and her nephews are just pieces of the layers. Only one she loves as much as me is Jesus Christ and Taylor. I got a feature, so I'm singing for my grandma. You singing too, but your grandma ain't my grandma. Mine's is handmade, pan-fried, sun-dried, southside, and beat the devil by a landslide. Praying with her hands tied, president of my fan club, Santa. Something told me, you gotta move slowly, taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for the whole week. I've been praying for you on my Sunday. Candy, slowly, taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for the whole week. I've been praying for you on my Sunday. Candy, come on in this house, 'cause it's gonna rain. Rain down Zion, it's gonna rain. You better come on in this So thank you so much for having me. So honored to perform at this event. Gwendolyn Brooks is one of the most major influences to me. And one of the things that I learned reading more of her work, especially her later work, is how politically engaged her work became, and she became, in part because of her students, people like Hakeem Adabudi and people of the Black Arts Movement, and I aspire to always continue to learn from my students in that same way and be as great of an educator as she can. She was. And so this song is called Black Girl Soldier, and it's about the Black women in my life in Chicago and who have come before, who inspire me. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for having me. See, she's telepathic, call it black girl magic. Yeah, she scares the government, deja vu to me. We go missing by the hundreds. Ain't nobody checking for us, ain't nobody checking for us. The camera loves us, Oscar doesn't. Ain't nobody checking for us. They want us in the kitchen, kill our sons with lynchings. We get mad about it. Oh, now we're the bitches. Look at what they did to my sister last century, last week. They put her body in a jar and forget her. They love how it repeats. Look at what they did to my sister last century, last week. They make her hate her own skin, treat her like a sin. Oh, why? But what they don't understand, see what they don't understand is, yeah, what they don't understand. See what they don't understand is she's telepathic, call it black girl magic. Yeah, she scares the government, deja vu to me. And she don't give up. Yeah, she don't give up. She don't give up. No, she don't give up. Rosa was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Ella was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Audrey was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Angela is a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Sojourner was a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. Asata is a freedom fighter and she taught us how to fight. See, she's telepathic, call it black girl magic. Yeah, she scares the government, deja vu to men, yeah. But what they don't understand, see what they don't understand is, yeah, what they don't understand. See what they don't understand is she don't give up. Yeah, she don't give up. She don't give up. No, she don't give up. She don't give up. Yeah, she don't give up. She don't give up. No, she don't give up. No, she don't. No, she don't. She don't, no. y'all so much. Please make some noise for Ralph Jean on drums, Eric Hunter on bass, Justin Canavan on guitar, and Amanada on piano.
Hello, everyone. My name is Quresh Ali Lamson. I am the artistic director of our Miss Brooks 100. We are a small team of committed folks who have been influenced and are passionate by Miss Brooks, by her life and her work, by the city that she loved, the communities that she loved, and that is us. That be we. Because we real cool. I want to acknowledge Amina Dickerson, who is a part of our Miss Brooks 100 team. I think Fabiola Ramirez is here as well. Also, I should acknowledge the Chicago Community Trust, who's been a major supporter of our endeavors, as well as the Poetry Foundation, and of course, the University of Chicago and the Logan Center for this conference. And if those of you who have not, if this is your first event for this conference celebrating Miss Brooks as we celebrate her centennial, then you've missed out. The University of Chicago and the Poetry Foundation have brought together some of the finest minds in literature and scholarship and history in the world. And it has been an outstanding exploration of Miss Brooks's life and work and her legacy. So thank you all for being here. Can we give another round of applause for Jamila Woods? This event is one of many that we are producing or helping to produce to celebrate Miss Brooks throughout the year, actually throughout the next year and a half. If you are interested in finding out more, please visit our website, which is GwendolynBrooks100.org. You could also visit the Brooks Permission website, which is gwendolynbrooks.net, to find out more on all of the celebrations and honoring publications and events honoring Miss Brooks. It brings me great pleasure to introduce our second half of this wonderful evening, which features our good friend Nicole Mitchell and the Black Earth Ensemble. Gwendolyn Brooks' new art and anthem is a suite of new music composed by flautist Nicole Mitchell and performed by Mitchell's Black Earth Ensemble. The work features select poems by Miss Brooks, read by Chicago poets. The Black Earth Ensemble consists of Nicole, Miguel de la Serna on piano, Joshua Abrams on bass, and Marcus Evans on drums, and poets C.M. Burroughs, Christiana Ray Colon, Roger Reeves, and the amazing Avery R. Young. So this piece, which is a co-sponsorship with the Jazz Institute of Chicago, and a version of this will be reprised in June. So after you are amazed by this, you can tell all those folks who weren't here that they can catch it in June, and they better, because after that, who knows when it will happen again. Please welcome Nicole Mitchell and the Black Earth Ensemble.
To those of my sisters who kept their naturals, never to look a hot comb in the teeth. Sisters, I love you.
Because you love you.
Because you are erect.
Because you are also bent.
In season, stern, kind.
Crisp, soft in season.
And you withhold.
And you extend.
And you step out.
And you go back.
And you extend again.
Your eyes, loud, soft with crying and with smiles, are older than 1,000,000 years, and they are young.
You reach in season and all below the rich, rough, right time of your hair.
You have not bought Blondine.
You have not hailed the hot comb recently.
You never worshipped Marilyn Monroe.
You say Farrah's hair is hers. You have not wanted to be white.
Nor have you testified to adoration of that state with the advertisement of imitation.
Never successful because the hot comb is laughing too.
But oh, the rough, dark other music.
The real.
The right.
The natural respect of self and seal. Sisters, your hair is celebration in the world.
Riot.
A poem in 3 parts.
A riot is the language of the unheard. Martin Luther King.
John Cabot out of Wilma, once a Wycliffe, all white blue rose below his golden hair, wrapped richly in right linen and right wool, almost forgot his jaguar in Lake Bluff, almost forgot Grantley.
Which is the best thing that ever happened to Scotch.
Almost forgot the sculpture at the Richard Gray in Distelheim, the kidney pie at Maxim's, the grenadine de boeuf at Maison Henri.
Because the Negroes were coming down the streets.
Hey, black boy, holding on to that brick. Hey, black girl, what you gonna do with that fire? Hey, black people, get your head in windows. Look at all the niggas wearing fists and tears. Look at all the niggas wearing fists and tears. Look at all the niggas wearing fists and tears.
Because the poor were sweaty and unpretty,
Not like two dainty Negroes in Winnetka.
and they were coming toward him in rough ranks, in C's, in windsweep. They were black and loud and not detainable and not discreet. Gross.
Que-tu et grossier.
John Cabot itched instantly beneath the nervous white that told his story of glory to the world.
Don't let it touch me, the blackness, Lord.
He whispered to any handy angel in the sky. But in a thrilling announcement, on it drove and breathed on him.
And touched him.
And in that breath, the fume of pig foot
Chitterling.
and cheap chili
Malign.
marked John.
And in terrific touch, old averted doubt jerked forward, decently dried.
Cabot, John, you are a desperate man, and the desperate die expensively today.
John Cabot went down in the smoke and fire.
And broken glass and blood.
And he cried, Lord, forgive these niggas. They know not what they do. The Chicago Picasso, 1967. August 15th, 1967. Mayor Daley tugged a white ribbon, loosing the blue percale wrap. A hearty cheer went up as the covering slipped off the big steel sculpture that looks at once like a bird and a wombat. Chicago Sun-Times. Suji Ozawa leads the symphony. The mayor smiles, and 50,000 see.
Does man love art? Man visits art, but squirms. Art hurts. Art urges voyages. And it is easier to stay at home. The nice beer ready. In common rooms we belch, or sniff or scratch, are raw. But we must cook ourselves and style ourselves for art. Who is a requiring courtesan? We squirm. We do not hug the Mona Lisa. We may touch or tolerate an astounding fountain or a horse and rider, at most another lion. Observe the tall, cold flower, which is as innocent and as guilty, as meaningful and as meaningless as any other flower in the Western field.
The battle. Mobile Jackson's husband whipped her good last night. Her landlady told my ma they had a knockdown, drag-out fight. I like to think of how I'd have took a knife and slashed all the quickening out of his lowly life. But I know Mobile, most like she shed a tear. And this morning it was probably more grits, dear. The Cora flower. Today, I learned the Cora flower grows high in the mountains of Itigoluba Besa, Province Michi, population 39. Now I am coming home. This, at least, is real and what I know. It was restful, learning nothing necessary. School is tiny vacation. At least you can sleep. At least you can think of love or feeling your boyfriends against you, which is not free from grief. But now it's real business. I am coming home. My mother will be screaming in an almost dirty dress. The crack is gone. So a man will be in the house. I must watch myself. I must not dare to sleep.
Y'all feeling good out there? Oh, thank you. We're having a good time up here with these amazing poems.
A Bronzeville mother loiters in Mississippi. Meanwhile, a Mississippi mother burns bacon. From the first, it had been like a ballad. It had the beat inevitable. It had blood, a wildness cut up and tied in little bunches, like 4-line stanzas of the ballads she had never quite understood. The ballads they had set her to in school, herself, the milkmaid white, the maid mild of the ballad, pursued by the dark villain, rescued by the fine prince, the happiness ever after that was worth anything. It was good to be a maid mild that made the breath go fast. Her bacon burned. She hastened to hide it in the step-on can and drew more strips from the meat case. The eggs and sour milk biscuits did well. She set out a jar of her new quince preserve.
But there was something about the matter of the dark villain. Should have been older, perhaps. The hacking down of a villain was more fun to think about when his menace possessed undisputed breadth, undisputed height, and best of all, when history was cluttered with the bones of many eaten knights and princesses. The fun was disturbed, then all but nullified when the dark villain was a blackish child of 14, with eyes still too young to be dirty and a mouth too young to have lost every reminder of its infant softness. That boy must have been surprised, for these were grown-ups. Grown-ups were supposed to be wise, and the fine prince and that other so tall, so broad, so grown. Perhaps the boy had never guessed that the trouble with grown-ups was that under the magnificent shell of adulthood, just under, waited the baby full of tantrums. It occurred to her that there may have been something ridiculous to the picture of the fine prince, rushing rich to the breadth and height and mature solidness whose lack in the dark villain was impressing her, confronting her more and more as the first day after the trial and acquittal wore on, rushing with his heavy companion to hack down, unhorse that little foe. So much has happened that she could not remember now what the foe had done against her or if anything had been done. The breaks were everywhere, that she could think of no thread capable of the necessary sew work. She made the babies sit in their places at the table. Then, before calling him, she hurried to the mirror with her comb and lipstick. It was necessary to be more beautiful than ever, the beautiful wife. For sometimes she fancied he looked at her as though measuring her, as if he considered, had she been worth it? Had she been worth the blood, the cramped cries, the little stirring bravado, the gradual dulling of those Negro eyes, the sudden overwhelming little boyness in that barn? Whatever she might feel or half feel, the lipstick necessity was something apart. He must never conclude that she had not been worth it.
He sat down, the fine prince, and began buttering a biscuit. He looked at his hands. More papers were in from the north. He mumbled. More maddening headlines with pepper words, bestiality, and barbarism, and shocking. The half sneers he had mastered for the trial worked across his sweet and pretty face. What he'd like to do, he explained, was kill them all. The time lost, the unwanted fame. Still, it had been fun to show those intruders a thing or two. To show that snappy-eyed mother, that sassy northern brown black, nothing could stop Mississippi. He knew that. Big fella knew that. And what was so good, Mississippi knew that. They could send in their petitions and scar their newspapers with bleeding headlines. Their governors could appeal to Washington. What I want, the older baby said, is molasses on my jam. Whereupon the younger baby picked up the molasses pitcher and threw the molasses in his brother's face. Instantly, the fine prince leaned across the table and slapped the small and smiling criminal. She did not speak. When the hand came down and away, she could not look at her child, at her baby child. She could think only of blood. Surely Her baby's cheek had disappeared, and in its place surely hung a heaviness, a lengthening red, a red that had no end. She shook her head. It was not true. Of course, it was not true at all. The child's face was, as always, the color of the paste in her paste jar.
She left the table to the tune of the children's lamentations, which were shriller than ever. She looked out of a window. She said not a word. That was one of the new somethings, the fear tying her as with an iron.
Suddenly, she felt his hands upon her. He had followed her to the window. The children were whimpering now, such bits of tots, and she, their mother, could not protect them. She looked at her shoulders, still gripped in the claim of his hands. She tried, but could not resist the idea that a red ooze was seeping, spreading darkly, thickly, slowly over her white shoulders, her own shoulders, and all over Earth and Mars. He whispered something to her, did the fine prince, something about love and night and intention. She heard no hoofbeat of the horse and saw no flash of the shining steel. He pulled her face around to meet his, and there it was, close, close. For the first time in all the days and nights, his mouth, wet and red, so very, very, very red, closed over hers. Then a sickness heaved within her. The courtroom Coca-Cola, the courtroom beer, and hate, and sweat, and drone pushed like a wall against her. She wanted to bear it, but his mouth would not go away, and neither would the decapitated exclamation points in that other woman's eyes. She did not scream. She stood there, but a hatred for him burst into a glorious flower, and its perfume enclasped them big, bigger than all magnolias. The last bleak news of the ballad, the rest of the rugged music, the last quatrain.
Two black women. Sisters, where there is a cold silence, no hallelujahs, no hurrahs at all, no handshakes, no neon red or blue, no smiling faces. Prevail. Prevail across the editors of the world who are obsessed, self-honeying and self-crowned on the seduced arena. It has been a hard trudge with fainting, managing, and death. There have been startling confrontations. There have been tramplings of monarchs and other men. There remain large countries in your eyes, shrewd sun, the civil balance, the listening secrets, and you create and train your flowers still.
A sunset of the city. Already, I am no longer looked at with lechery or love. My daughters and sons have put me away with marbles, and dolls are gone from the house. My husband and lovers are pleasant or somewhat polite, and night is night. It is a real chill out, the genuine thing. I'm not deceived. I do not think it is still summer because sun stays and birds continue to sing. It is summer gone that I see. It is summer gone. The sweet flowers in drying and dying down, the grasses forgetting their blaze and consenting to brown. It is a real chill out. The fall crisp comes. I am aware there is winter to heed. There is no warm house that is fitted with my need. I am cold in this cold house, this house whose washed echoes are tremulous down lost halls. I am a woman and dusty, standing among new affairs. I am a woman who hurries through her prayers. 10 intimations of a quiet core to be my desert and my dear relief. Come, there shall be such islanding from grief, and small communion with the master shore. Twang they, and I incline this ear to 10, consult a dual dilemma, whether to dry in humming powder or to leap and die. Somebody muffed it, somebody wanted to joke.
Well, I want to thank you all for being a wonderful audience. It's been a really enormous privilege, and I want to just make time to thank the organizers of this whole festival, and also to thank Quraish for curating the poems tonight that we're performing, and for all the poets and their work. And the musicians and their work.
To the diaspora, yes, Lord. You did not know you were Africa, no. When you set out for Africa, you did not know you were going, because you did not know. You did not know you were Africa. You did not know the black continent that you had to reach was you. I could not have told you then. I could not have told you then some sun will come somewhere over the road. Will come evoking the diamonds of you, the black continent. Somewhere over the road. You would not have believed Yeah, somewhere over the road, the black continent. You would not have believed my mouth. No. When I told you, when I told you, when I told you, me and you somewhere close to the heat and the youth of the road, like in my loyalty, y'all, like in belief. You smiled and you thanked me, but very little did you believe me. Very little did you believe me. Very little, 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 very little. Did you believe me? Y'all mind if I have some church up in here? Hey! I'm gonna try to keep the Lord contained for a little bit. But here's some sign. Son, Nikki, here is some sign. See him, some. Here is some sign. Hey, courage, some. Here is some sign. Nora, Nora, Nora. Just a little bit of song. Here is some sign. Everybody up on this roof, y'all. Son, now this is what you do. Now off into the place is rough to reach. Though dry, though drowsy, and unwillingly wobble into the desolate and dangerous crescendo. Your work that was done. Oh, your work, y'all. Oh, that work, y'all. Yeah. All that work. All that work that was done to be done. All that writing, y'all. They're sitting down and refuse to get up, y'all. All that running hair you did. Hey, all that singing my hair you did. All that preaching Martin did. All that truth telling Malcolm did. All that work to be done, 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 hey, to be done, to be done. Hey, I woke up this morning, y'all, black and fly. Yes, I did, and I said, work to be done. Yes, it is. Now look here. Some of y'all just looking at me, looking at us. But I dare you to take this time, get on your feet. I dare you to get on your feet, son. I dare you to get on your feet and do some work, and do some work, do some work to be done. Some work to be done. Look here, mama. Right now, I double dare you. I double dare you. You in all your black glory to But guess what, y'all? I'm out here, y'all. Some more work to be done. Little work to be done. Work to be done. Child, there's work to be done. Yeah, to be done, y'all. To be done. Mama. Hey, 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 hey. To be done. To be done. I know some of y'all dignified, but just for one good time, act like your mom and daddy. Lay one tonight, you ought to be done. What you sitting down for? What you sitting down for? I done gave you permission to do some work. Hey, to be done. To be done. To be done. This your water bottle, sir. What you sitting down for? Hey, hey, do some work. Look here, mama. I don't know if you got an ailment in your ankle. I don't know if you got a tick in your shoulder. But what you sitting down for? Stand up, mom, and do some work. To be done. Hey, to be done. Uncle Ruckus. To be done. Hey, to be done. To be done. Tracy Matthews, I know you're just not gonna sit down here. Stand up and do some work. Hey, to be done. That's right, brother. To be done. To be done. Hey, to be done. To be done. Hey, 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 to be done. Emily, work to be done. Bill, work to be done. Hey, to be done. To be done. Hey, hey.
Avery Young, Avery Young. C.M. Burroughs on poetry. C.M. Burroughs. Cristiano Ray Colon. Roger Reeves. Marcus Evans on the drums. Joshua Abrams on bass. Miguel de la Serna on piano.
Hey, hey, and who that in the yellow dress? Come on. Who that in the yellow dress? Canary is the color, baby. Nicole Mitchell, you all. Give it up for Nicole Mitchell.
So let's hear it one more time for this incredible group of artists. So 2.5 days ago, when we kicked off this journey, Nora Brooks Blakely kicked us off by reading some of her mother's words from some advice she gave young poets. Her mother said, or wrote, or both probably, "Poetry has a future. You may initiate new forms, you may create. You do not have to consider that everything has been done. You do not have to write sonnets, villanelles, heroic couplets, haiku, tanka, simply because centuries of poets have written such. Dare to invent something. Understand that somebody invented the sonnet.
Come on now.
Understand the day before the sonnet was invented, there was no sonnet. The last 2.5 days have been about a legacy, but most importantly, the last 2.5 days have been about the incredible future that poetry has in music, that poetry has in our lives, and that poetry will have in a society that we all care so much about. That is Miss Brooks' legacy. Thank you all for being part of it, and continue to celebrate it. Poetry has a future. Thank you for being here tonight, everybody.